So let's talk about my friend first. Maybe you just misinterpreted what he said. Now, could he have chosen better words? Absolutely. But seeing how he didn't, how do you navigate the conversation to not argue? The responsibility of both parties is to create a safe space for thorough communication. So somebody can be vulnerable, so somebody can be transparent, so somebody can be emotional, so somebody can be honest. And you dismissed his feelings after asking him how he felt. You can't just add to the story and put words in their mouths like, oh, he basically meant this, or this is what I think he meant, or this is what I feel he meant. Because he didn't say that. This is why you asked for clarity. I said, flip it. Hypothetically speaking, say me and you are dating and you tell me you feel lonely. And then my response is, well, then go and talk to those other dudes since you feel so lonely. How would you feel if I said that to you? Instead of me saying, hey, here's what I'm thinking that you're saying. Do you mind clarifying that for me? Or can you tell me a little bit more what you mean by that? Or, hey, you know, that came off a little strong. Would you mind unpacking that for me? It's plenty of ways that you can ask clarity for it. But go and deal with those other hoes is not it. Because what if he didn't mean it like that? What if he meant me and you have been talking on the phone a lot lately and I'm used to going outside and hanging out with friends and being social. Now that we're on the phone all the time, I'm not as social as much and it makes me feel lonely. That could have been the issue. I'm not saying that is it because he could have explained it better, but he didn't. But even when you're not giving anything, how do you make the best out of that situation? So now on your end, if you're gonna be dating long distance or dating in general, you gotta think about how can you create a space for your potential partner not to feel lonely. That's a you thing. And it's not an easy thing to do. Like, it takes work. It takes thorough communication and patience. Maybe he doesn't know how to thoroughly express himself through words. Where's the grace? What are you doing to make him not feel lonely? What are you doing to open up that door so he can communicate himself more effectively? Because even if your assessment was correct and you asked him for clarity, he could have broke it down for you. And you could have been right. Or he could have broke it down for you and you could have been wrong. Either way, you'd have went on about your day. You ain't have to flip out. You gotta stop getting angry and just be better. This conversation could have went a completely different way, but we gotta control our emotions and our responses to things when we're unsure what people mean by it. Shout out to my friend, because she was very receptive. I lit her up for like 30 minutes. And she was like, yeah, I made that situation about me. And that's okay. That's where the grace comes in. Empathy, clarity, communication, understanding. Hope that helps. At the end of the day, it was a terrible conversation and both of them got to step up. But I'll tell you what I said about the dude in another video.